Well, boys, here we go again. Greetings, everyone. It is I, Seto-sama, the Fanatic, back here on Team Forbidden's YouTube page. Took me a while to get this one together. It's not 100% complete yet, but I felt like I should show you guys what I've come up with it for the time being anyways. It's my latest variant of Blue Eyes. It's Gaurdragon Blue Eyes. Again, it's not 100% complete yet. I'm still working out a couple of the kinks, but I don't have the dangers. You will not be seeing those in here. If you have them, probably play them. I mean, the problem is they're just way too expensive. But let's show you what I've come up with for dangerless Gaurdragon Blue Eyes. So, first and foremost, I mean, I shouldn't have to explain anything. It's 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. These are the ones that I have the most emotional connection with. You guys have seen these on the channel before. Again, ones that I have the most emotional connection with. 2 alternative. Yeah, only 2. Following the words of what Noah told the rabbits going on to the Lost Ark. Wrong arc for all of you who caught that. Yeah, only 2 alternative. You can cut this down to 1 if you like. You're really only going to summon 1 per turn. So, yeah, there's that. With the rest of the melody targets, we got Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. This guy is going way up. And Chaos Emperor Dragon, back off the ban list. Yay! For your main other high-level monster, we've got 1 Red MD. This guy's your main playmaker. Yeah, he's potentially a brick when you draw him, but otherwise you just special summon a dragon back from the graveyard. These guys just make easy rank 8s or rob your opponent out of cards. That's it for the high levels. Low levels for your dragon targets. You got 2 Ancients, 1 Legend. I might eventually take these out for another stone. Depends on what I do in the future. 1 World Chalice Gaurdragon.
Again.
This thing is highly underrated. He's the only Gaurdragon I run in here, like actual Gaurdragon in the main deck. You can run the other ones if you like, but extra deck space is really tight, and I'm still trying to keep the synchros there. But this guy is really nice. Basically summons Blue Eyes from the graveyard, or another card we'll get to in a few moments by just banishing him from the grave. He's not light or dark, he's only a win, but you send him to the grave with Dark Matter and just plus from there. Clips Wyvern, you can either get your alternative with this, or your Emperor Dragon, or the Legionnaire. But he's an old friend of mine from the Chaos Dragon deck days, and it's good to finally have him back in Blue Eyes. Whenever he gets banished, you just search whatever you banished with him. So next up, speaking of Chaos Dragons, 3 White Dragon Y-Bursters, 3 Black Dragon Coal Serpents. This is your other little engine. You run 3 of each because you always want to see them. And with another engine that we have in the deck, it doesn't matter which one you start with. You're always going to have the option of going into the other. That engine being 3 Draconet, 1 Galaxy Serpent. Yeah, I'm running these a little early. We don't have that World Chalice Synchro Monster that comes out in Dark Neostorm a few months away, but it's still really good. It's an easy link too. Basically what you do is, this is your main normal summon of the deck. If you have it, you summon it. Summon this from the deck.
Joey didn't deserve
Then you go, basically you start with this and either of these. So you use Draconet, summon the Galaxy Serpent. We don't have Needle Fiber, so we can't make it yet. But what you do is you use the Summon Sorcerer's Play, which is you go into Reproducus. Then, depending on which one you have, you banish the other. Summon the Y-Burster if you have that, or the Coal Serpent. Coal Serpent is ideal. So then you banish the Draconet, summon that, make it a Dino, go into Summon Sorceress. Then if you have the Y-Burster, you banish the Dark, summon it there, use Summon Sorceress effect, summon another dragon from the deck, and then you've got your Gaurdragon plays from there. So yeah, that is it for the monsters. On to the spells from there. A little quick combo tutorial there. 3 Melody of Awakening Dragon. I mean, it's Blue Eyes. You run 3 of this card. You run no more. You run no more because you can't run anymore, and you run no less because you want to see this card. 3 trade-in. These might come out later, but for right now, it's still called Brick Eyes for a reason, and you run enough revivals that you can usually capitalize off of this card. You can discard alternative for it if you want, if you drew like an extra, but basically hand fixer. Part of the reason this deck took so long to get together was getting these guys. You need this card. You literally need this card. You can just, this card just also saves the day. So, let's go, excuse me, another slight combo tutorial. Let's say you have
Basically, he attacks you before
any of the low-level dragons, preferably just any of these 4, because you don't want to use the, you don't want to use this guy, because if you banish him and then you summon him back with Gaurdragon, you're not going to get, that monster's going to be banished forever. You'll never get it. So basically, you have to start with basically any of the stones. And besides, you need these to go into the combo anyway. So summon the level 1, go into Link Karibo, then use Royal Legacy Gaurdragon to summon what you did back to the Link monster. Link away for LP, and then use the effect to move it to the side, and then you can summon Red MG, and then you can go nuts from there. So yeah, you need, where did it go? Where did the third copy go? You need, oh, there it is. You need 3. You run no less. Once that World Legacy Synchro comes out, this card is going to be even better. I would run the Succession if I had it. I don't have it though. And it's a $14 card right now, and I can't shell out that cash. One Monster Reborn, because it's still the best revival card in the game. 1 for 1, because I mean you have 4 big targets for it. 1 Foolish Burial, because you like sending stuff to the graveyard.
Painful. That's not bad.
2 Shrine, again because you like sending stuff to the graveyard.
It's alright.
2 Return of the Dragon Lords, only 2 on this one as well, because I can't really find the space. And 1 Silver's Cry as an additional extender.
Can you close the door, please? There's smoking.
And that's the main deck at 40 cards. No hand traps, no Call by the Graves, because, quite frankly, we don't have room. That'll probably change down the line again. I've got some kinks to work out, but I figured you guys deserve the deck profile, as I am essentially the resident Blue Eyes Master on this channel. So, extra deck, Spirit Dragon. I couldn't bring myself to cut these cards. Yes, Spark Dragon. Not Moonrose. I probably could have used Moonrose better instead, but 9 times out of 10, this plus this equals a rank 8 play. $60 boy, who I have 3 of, and I would sell one, but I don't want to break up the playset. Let's see. Hope Harbinger, because it's one of the best rank 8s in the game. Dark Matter. This could probably be changed out for the Warrior Photonic Seas, but I like the ability to be able to, you know, take my opponent's monsters and do stuff from there. 1 Soda User Skull Dread, because let's be honest, this guy should be limited. Hopefully he will be next ban list, but I've also only got the 1, so that's why you're only going to see the 1. Gaurdragon Package. For those who have been living under a rock and don't know what these do, this guy summons from deck, this guy summons from graveyard, or banish, so you can banish the stuff with chaos monsters, and then you're still able to summon them back. This one summons from extra deck.
Can I go so girl?
So that's how you make this guy. He's the best one to make. I don't like Crystal Wing, and as you saw, I'm not running the Destrudo, so that's why you don't see him in there. 1 Reproducus, as I showed you before, it's for the Summon Sorceress plays. 1 Triple Burst Dragon. I was also missing this guy, because essentially, if you do your combos correctly, you will be ending up with this board. Let's say you're on the far right here. So you'll be eventually ending up on this board, assuming no interruptions and you play all your cards correctly. Problem being, you might still have other resources in your hand that you want to summon. So that's why, since you can only summon dragons, you link these 2 and 1 make 3. Now you can summon another monster to this zone here. And then, of course, Link Rebo, because a lot of your play starters are level 1s. Again, no side deck for this one yet, because I don't think it's stable enough to take to a tournament. Maybe once I get the World Legacy Succession card, or get some of the other cards that come out in Dark Neostorm, I might take it to a tournament. But for right now, without the dangers, I feel like that's the best way to play Gaurdragon Blue Eyes. So, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below any suggestions that you have aside from the dangers. Because honestly, I think the dangers all need to be banned because they're way too broken since we don't have Max C in the game. So, like, comment, subscribe. We will catch you guys later. And don't remember, do not be a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.